We've all seen someone that looks like us, but they may act different. This person may have social issues or communication issues where they're not able to speak words. This person may have behavior issues where they may act in a disturbing or interruptive manner. Well, this person was my cousin Caleb. Caleb was labeled as autistic at the age of 5. And he would run around, jump around for no reason. He couldn't recognize his parents or even his friends. Many of you may know what autism is, but if not, today I'm here to inform you. Autism is a broad term used to describe multiple developmental diseases and disorders. Today we will learn the early signs, effects, and treatments of autism. According to the Academy of Pediatrics, if a child isn't meeting their age-appropriate milestones, then it should signal something in the parents. I'm speaking of milestones as such as by the age of 12 months, the child should be able to crawl. The child should be able to smile or look when their name is being called. By 24 months, this child should be able to enjoy playing with others, playing with their parents, and many other of their friends. Then this is what a normal child would display versus a child with autism. A child with autism may not have many friends. They may be alone. They may not want to play with others. They may not recognize their parents. Now, all children with autism display social, behavior, and communication difficulties. And now that we've learned the early signs of a child with autism, let's move on to the effects of autism. The effects of a child with autism, generally speaking, are very dreadful. According to British Medical, many of the effects of a child with autism are very harmful to the child. It also affects the parents as well. It may lead the child to depression because they can't cope with society as others. Others may pick on the child because the child has difficulties. And with that being said, it leads the child to stressors. It also leads the parent to feel guilty or to even want to give up because they can't communicate or connect with their children. And now that we've learned the effects of autism, let's go ahead and finish up with the treatments of autism. There's no cure for autism. We actually have no idea what actually causes autism, but there are many other treatments that can help control these developmental issues. One of the most common treatments is the social, educational, and behavior interventions. At these interventions, there are trained physicians and teachers that come out to help the child and the parent. The teachers and physicians focus on what the child needs because every child with autism has a different need. Every parent has a different need because every child is not the same. With that being said, the children go into classes where what their focus is needed. The parent goes into classes where they learn how to communicate and connect with their child. So with that, it helps the parent not want to give up on their child, or not feeling guilty, not separating their child from society. Because when they grow up, that child will need to be able to cope with society. So with those interventions, it helped those children be able to grow older and deal with their difficulties. According to British Medical, there has not been any child to go through this program or this process without any improvement. Every child that has went through this program has some kind of improvement, as well as the parent. Today we've learned the early signs, the effects, and the treatments of autism. And according to the CDC, 1 in every 100 children are diagnosed with autism. So with that being said, I have a question for you. Do you want to have children one day? If so, will you be ready? Will you be aware? What will you do in your situation?